Good morning. This is Fabian in the Leshu here in Saipan, and I'm in Susupi right now here at the DPS location, Department of Public Safety. And I just came down here to just kind of follow up my concern on the area of hiring of the 21 police cadet, the cadet program that they're opening. But before I do that, I kind of observe something over here that is kind of very unusual. I look over to the fire station department, and over there, I look at it, and the flag is all the way to the top. No, I don't know that's probably the correct position for today. And then I come down here to the DPS, and it's half staff. No, so I don't know. I heard around the island that it's full. So it's kind of strange how the DPS is the only one that is half staff. I don't know. Maybe but I'm gonna go to the HR and right now look into the information, just basic information about following up about the 21 slot for the cadet. So it's right here. So I don't know what's the difference of this flag half staff. Maybe can they do that? Just putting it down about this right here. No, I don't know. Whatever. So I'm just gonna go in. Maybe I just chat with the front desk, and then I'll go to the HR and ask them what the deal with the information I'm trying to follow up. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Just before I do that, I noticed that the flag over there is Fusa in the fire department. The flag are full over there in the fire department, and then this one over here is half staff. Kind of the very inconsistent.
Maybe the young officer. Who rectify? Maybe the young officer.
Yeah, because I kind of call up.
How can I help you, sir? You first before you.
Oh, right.
You must sign in. You came here for what reason?
I'm not making a complaint, but I'm following up with Esther de los Reyes that I've been calling that number you provided to me the other day, and it's just not working. So I feel like maybe I'll come down here physically and go straight to the personnel door, HR, no.
I have a supervisor. You know that, right? Because I'm only a captain.
Okay.
So I've been told or instructed
to
tell you.
Oh, like Fabian in the Leshu. Ay, sanga na chelo sa this is a DPS public yeah. Safety. Okay, so that's a HR, and I'm just saying.
I have something to say off the record.
Off the record.
For my safety.
Yeah, because if you're gonna tell, then don't say it, chelo. Just refrain.
You can pause what I'm gonna say about safety to see if you agree with me.
But it don't make sense to me, Chelo, that I'm coming here to visit about HR and personnel. Yeah, never mind about that.
Sign in first.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything of something that the people know, and I like. I'm hearing it as a public, and then
so let
me go in.
Say it straightforward.
Yeah.
You know that this is the Department of Public Safety.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening. That's today's the 11, no?
Tabi filo chamorro, that tabi filo English. Sa unafa on video gini ne para yung mami safety. Kasi di puro try duty department on nalilito do afa to mamamano este pues sinyan na nalito do ni sinya pabi ma
Cello data, no cello. That's a very classic example of oppressing people about the public transparency. No, I understand. Yeah, so this is not Pentagon, this is not FBI, this is not CIA, no. So like filming in here, this is a public view. I'm not trying to go inside there. I'm not trying to go in there yet. Yeah. No, I understand that. That's why I know my rights. So, just ang dating chelo como simple mo restricted. Hindi no comprende chelo. Honestly, I do comprende.
Dosa pa bisa nganyo. Saya no
HR.
Esto na ayo ni telephone Esther.
Matya answer chelo.
Esto na ayo ni telephone Esther. Dos.
Okay.
Na ayo ni telephone si Commissioner's Office.
Yes.
And si Patrick.
Okay.
To write a written request in order to see the Commissioner.
Ma'am, listening.
You know what?
Yeah.
Tatamas, let me ask you now.
Chelo naga.
Let me ask you now. I'm talking right now.
Okay. Well,
did you write a written request?
No, but because I'm not interested on their side, no. I'm not interested. Chelo, let me say something to you because I think you want me to listen to you and I just listen to you. So listen to me too. Sure,
Ajina side you're talking about. Ajina side you're not interested.
The commissioner and si Patrick, no. That's their side. I don't know. I'm not following up on that side. I'm following about HR, no. Okay. So in the government, I work in the government too, no. Okay. No, the cadet section, no, cross and in that door, no, about HR, about maybe logistic, about fire department,
yes, sir.
Or investigation.
So write your written request.
Why should I write?
To the commissioner.
Commissioner? Is this a micromanagement?
Let me talk. Finish. Because this is Department of Public Safety.
This is a complaint section.
Yeah.
So
just hear me. Write your written request to the commissioner that you want to see the HR. Says commissioner is overall in charge here. So
where's the policy on that?
Department, what section they need to say go and attend si Mr. Fabian in the issues that he needs something.
Wow.
No?
Wow.
But I wasn't militar. If I wanna talk to you, I must go to your chain of command.
Oh wow.
And I wanna see Mr. Fabian because this is a paramilitary.
Okay.
So, paramilitary. So we have a chain of command. I have a supervisor.
So
written request. And you got the number for us.
So if I want to talk to a patrol guy, do I have to go to the commissioner and ask him a permission?
The commissioner give you authorization to see them. Okay, so if I'm not satisfied, let me go double check that you're here.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as it's Fabian in the leisure, no? Okay, Chelo, shoot. Yeah. Wow. You're listening to this. And as long as it's Fabian in the leisure. Just to see Esther like nobody is competent to answer basic question, like maybe I have to write a letter to the DPS commissioner so that I can see a staff. And should I write a letter to come to the front desk to make a complaint, like a DPS commissioner? Can I make a complaint in the front desk? So this is so fun, yeah. And then now they're doing this paramilitary, procedure, like the organizational chart starting, from so. If that's the case, I should start from the bottom, like the private and not the web. Now I just jump to the new commissioner, DPS commissioner. Like wow. So evidently, so far from the governor's office to the DPS to probably who knows what other new department, I have to be jumping across that loop. Wow. So like I said, I don't know, maybe they should put down, so maybe when we approach the parking lot or the DPS, they should put a no video camera, a surveillance, or no all kinds of technology. Okay, PIO, chelo.
Adrian Pangelinan.
Adrian Pangelinan. Okay, no problem. Yeah. No cap in the military. You start from the bottom, your chain of command up, but this one obviously has to jump over to the general. It's okay, I understand. Yeah, so yeah, so I think my my name in the government is on the hot list of block him, keep him busy. Just to ask a little bit about personal information as a concerned citizen. Malik, very good. So, you know, like I said, as a concerned citizen, and that's my daughter is just kind of part of that process that, you know, a lot of 100 new names out there that are just kind of in the black, you know, in blank as to what's going on. So what I'm doing is basically, you know, just allowing them to listen to what's been going on as they wait for those phone calls. No, they're waiting for the phone calls as to what's happening, and their names been forwarded down to the DPS, and hundreds of them. And I just like to ask questions straight from them. Maybe I could do Open Government Act as to, you know, the step-by-step what information they have as they continue in the processing of hiring 21 police officer, no? So that's just exactly what I'm trying to, you know, be here. And I don't know, you know, it's like they probably had more time to chat to each other than to chat to a concerned citizen. That's just my point of view. There's no right and wrong answer, but I'm just expressing, you know, this kind of stuff. But be tuning in, because I think that they're gonna place me with the PIO and more professional, I guess, to be addressing some of my questions. No, so you know, like right now, it's just our informal no meeting, trying to just you know, ask question, and then now I'm feeling like they should put what do you call that? No video in this because it's a threat if anybody somehow watching. No, it's my. Yeah, I have the right, no cello. Yeah, I have the right. Yeah, no, it's my right, cello. It's my right. I'm out here, you're in there. Okay, so please don't censor what I'm saying out here because it's my right. No, either no cello. I don't know why you're like that. No. It's up to me right now. If it's false what I'm saying, we're just saying it. It's more because you tell me the truth, no? So don't censor, tell what I'm saying in my rights. No, so just ignore it, no? Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, so, you know, sitting in there, I'm out here, exercising my rights, and all of a sudden, tell the truth. Like, how do you know what's the truth? Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, this is the...
Do I see Adrian, sir? Do I see Adrian?
Once he's out... Oh, yes, Adrian, yeah. Yeah, he hung up on me before. Very unprofessional. Nah. I'm just, you know, having my own views, just saying my own views, saying my own opinion, right or wrong, you know, on my own little world. And somebody on the other side of the glass have to make a statement that, a police officer, captain, that I should have to tell the truth. Like, I'm not even talking to him. So, anyway. This is the government right here. Stand by everybody because yeah, PIO. I understand. Yeah, I'm not complaining out here, Cello. No. Yeah. I understand. Kung mo then yeah, maybe that's true. I'm just out here. I'm going a second. So anyway, I'm just out here in the front of the DPS, just checking things out. You know, I was wondering how come it's half staff, the flat, and then the fire department is not. But you know, here at DPS, they should have like just the door, a section like it's a department, like a door for the HR. If I have any question about my employment, I just go there. Obviously, this section that I'm coming in is it's a wrong door, but it seems like I'm trapped in here trying to ask questions, and all of a sudden, this is a door for a complaint. I'm not making a complaint, so I'm in the wrong door in a way. I should complain to myself on that. They should have a very open door, like, you know, like the detective door, no? You go there, and then there's, what do you call that, the door for, yeah. So let me just try to go. Now go out here, no, tell. They should have a door for the logistic door. They should have a door for, you know, the HR. They should have the door for the maintenance. They should have a door for different area, no, of a different door for every new support area. And then they also have the administration, like the DPS commissioner. They should have a secretary. But wow, it's almost like we're visiting a prison. And they try to teach me like you have to write to the commissioner so that he can approve what door you're gonna open, what door you're gonna ask new information, and then they treat this place like you know, somehow it's a threat that they're gonna looking at my video as a transparent of the government, like at the, you know, what I don't know. Interesting. You be the judge on this kind of no conversation I'm having. So anyway, while we're doing that, yeah, I'm just still waiting for the, yeah, this the half staff, and then all around the island is not probably. Yeah, these are all public cars, but is it illegal to just kind of like do? That I'm gonna get arrested because I'm just videoing public facility. Just DPS employees only, front desk, walk-in, complain, and I think I went into the wrong, but since I'm over here already, maybe I'm stuck, you know. I'm kind of stuck to you know, so while they're addressing that I need to see the PIO, but I don't know, the PIO is in. Yes, what? Tabeti, Tabeti. Oh. Yeah, so man. Make a comment down there so far what you think. So you mean to tell to me you need to write, okay, whatever. What is back? Okay. So remedy to ask a basic question. Marvin, yeah. Yeah, the commissioner has to approve a letter that maybe I need to talk to the PIO, or maybe I talk to the HR, because maybe I can ask question about what should I do to apply for a job in the police department. So everything gotta go to the commissioner. Yeah, just like the governor's office. Yeah. But I know there's 100 new applicant out there. The name of the applicant from the personnel office, I'll begin from there. There's about 108 of you that apply for the position of the police cadet, because they're opening a 21 slot for a police cadet, and they right now I'm kind of like questioning about the timeline. So maybe they're watching video my life, and they probably would know what I'm asking. But just to say that I've already went to the personnel office management, met with Mr. Pangelinan. Mr. Pangelinan told me that there's just about 100 plus, no, I'll just say, so it's 50. It's more than 100, so 100 plus no applicant that submit, and then they already through the screening process of the Office of the Public, the personnel office in Middle Road, they already certified 100 names to have completed their phases of processing. You know, all those 100 names is very good to forward it to the DPS. So that 100 names should be in the hand of the HR supervisor down here, and that 100 names are out there. They're probably still wondering why they're not being called. And so, you know, maybe as much as you don't know, maybe with my visit down here as a concerned citizen, including to my daughter who apply, asking me that, what's up, what's going on? So I said, okay, you know, I'll just take initiative and volunteer to, you know, be transparent. It is this is a government, isn't it? So no, so that's what's going on. So I'm gonna ask, you know, the 100 name and so forth, and we'll go from there. The informal, basic question. So, but I sense Fabian in the issue is you know, somehow a name. Maybe I should go to the court and change my name to Sebastian. So when I say I'm Sebastian, it's like, oh wow, you're welcome, welcome to DPS, or welcome to the governor's office, no, or whatever. It's making me really know if this kind of government we have is just this government or previous government, or it's been the last 40 years. I don't know. We'll just I'll just flow, knowing that I have rights and I know my rights, and you know, nobody gets to panic as to what I'm chatting with these people in the government, that they shouldn't be of dread, that they should apply their professional no judgment and their position and their expertise, and not be micromanagement. And you know, it's like everybody's afraid to tell me that they're gonna go on lunch. No, I cannot tell you that what time I'm gonna go to lunch or what. I'm gonna. It's just scary. It's just scary. No, it's a secret. No, I cannot tell you when I'm gonna go to lunch or I gotta check that DPS commissioner, because no, I cannot. I'm gonna get fired if I say no, that I'm gonna go on lunch at 10 o'clock or yeah. So anyway, I'm just being funny. Sometimes being funny, you know, sometimes it's the reality of the truth. So, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Yeah, what are you looking for? Just go check inside. Go check inside. Yeah. Yeah, it look like you're holding a car registration and it's over there on the other side. But go ahead and ask the question. So anyway, I don't know why the PIO is taking too long. Maybe he's trying to drink his chew pill. Like, holy mackerel. I'll take my chew pill so that I don't know. I don't know. But obviously the number they gave me is just not gonna answer Esther de los Reyes, because you know, I don't know, it's a lot of these people just afraid to say something, or just because it's Fabian in the issue that is kind of informally just chatting with the government employee as to what's what and what's you know, who, what, where, and when, and what, no? You know, if I'm the director, secretary, or commissioner of anything, I would just say, no, apply your knowledge and your expertise in your area of your new position, and if you should make mistake, yeah. But I would what do you call that? Do have the confidence that you're gonna share information that you know, as a commissioner or as a, you know, just like being a sergeant myself. No, I don't need the general. I don't need the commander. You know, should I make some decision of my expertise with my squad? So you know, the team gonna ask me question and say, no, wait, I'm gonna ask the commander if I should know. Yeah, so everything is kind of applicable in that manner. But you know, I don't know. It's the waiting game. Yeah, wow. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm trying to express just kind of like why the practice stuff, and like say just what do you want? Write just your name. What is why you're here? Why you're here? Don't ask me question about the flag that we make mistake. So careless. Now I'm complaining. I'm getting unreasonable amount of time for him to. Oh, rather, thank you. There you go. So anyway, that's that. Adi.
Number 2 or alpha, no?
So so she Esther in the office that you know, that is not a restricted area. Is somehow I'm being restricted to open that door to ask her about maybe perhaps you know, just how do I apply for a job? Yeah, do you see what I'm saying to Cello? Okay, so that's just exactly I'm being funny to the truth, no? So I retired 7 years ago, I think, 2013. That placed me on what? So if you're 2013, 7, 8, no, or whatever, I retired maybe 8 years ago, and I left with these ideas that are very, very solid, how the government was, and now all of a sudden the government is like Alcatraz. Alcatraz. No. If you're too young to know what is Alcatraz, the most restricted, very what is escape proof, and so I work in the government, and you know, anybody approach me in the government, I will surely be what do you call that, happy to answer any question regarding the counseling area, student guidance counseling, as well as the student discipline from all the policy, and that I have no worry that I will make mistake so that the principal or the commissioner will be running down my throat as to why did you talk to anybody? One. Or why did you make mistake? I understand that part, no? So I'll take that. But wow, what have I left behind? So, oh yeah. What have I left behind? It was you know, or what have we become? What have we become? No. So anyway, what have we become? Okay. no problem. So, okay, yeah. So, you know, Chelo, I hope we can, maybe we can, Drey. Yeah. Hello, Drey. Yeah, can we talk aside or this one over here is very hard. No, every time they say like so it's kind of a just over here. Okay, brilliant. You're right.
Okay, sir. Have a nice day.
Yeah. So we got the drey pangelinan. I don't know. Shit, I even forgotten my stupid mask. Okay, but anyway, we'll see. Yeah, Drey. We're gonna put distance now because I don't have my mask. No, my brother. But I'm here, no, Drey, and I'm sure you're familiar with the hundreds of name of the applicant for no police cadet.
Yeah,
no?
We got,
okay.
We got 185.
185. Wow. 185. So that's the correct word is 185. So no, you're pretty much transparent, no? So if I face the video to you, no, it's okay. You're right, no? Yeah, we're pretty much live because it's transparency, you know. So since you mentioned Mr. Pangelinan, you mentioned 185.
We got 185 applications from OPM.
OPM. So with that 185, I've been put to my attention, or at least informed that those 185 have met the requirement from that section of the OPM, no? Yeah. No, I'm just saying, so not in the DPS.
So from 185 applications, it was forwarded over to
you guys.
The Department of Public Safety.
HR, no?
There, that's when we go on to see if they're, how do you call this? They're eligible.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they have all their documents, and we got background checks.
Yeah.
We got the agility testing, and then on top of after the agility testing, we also have the English placement test.
Wow. Okay. Sounds good. So with that 185, when did you receive that, Chelo?
That one, I'm not too sure when we received.
Like last week, 2 weeks ago,
I'm not too sure exactly when we received the 185 applications from UPM.
Okay.
But the how do you call this? The application process was since January.
Oh, January.
January.
Okay,
yeah.
so maybe sometimes in February, you know, you guys received the 185. So with that 185 in at the HR, with I know si Esther, no, De Los Reyes, with the supervisor for that section.
Esther is the HR.
HR. So that should be on his department, no? And so screening that, and then who are the team to?
I'm not. How do you call it? So for the 185 applications, once they come in, we don't automatically screen and then look through their, how do you call this, their education or whatnot.
No, because
the first thing we do is the agility testing.
Okay, so you do the agility testing.
So once they pass the agility testing, then they move on to the next step, which is the English placement test.
Okay, so is everybody gonna go through that? The 185 gonna go to that opportunity to be called in with the number they provided to?
Yes,
do that?
for the agility testing, they called everybody.
Yeah,
but there's a lot that did not meet the standards for the agility testing.
Can you elaborate on that?
All right, so for the agility testing, you know, we test on push-ups, sit-ups, and running.
Okay.
And then each category is based on the age.
Okay.
So age bracket. Okay. So that means that a 16-year-old does not have the same how do you call this number of sit-ups, push-ups, and you know, minutes to pass the agility testing versus somebody that's applying that's like 30 years old or whatnot. No, so it's a little bit different, and also it breaks down to male and female is different too.
Yeah, I understand that in the military. So I think you guys are pretty much in line with the military way of. But my question was, you know, while you were talking, actually was, are all the 185 going to go through that testing of physical agility testing?
Yes, 185 people have already gone through the agility testing.
185?
185.
The update I have with my daughter was she hasn't got the code.
Maybe you don't want to probably state how do you call this on camera, but you can let me know and I can always follow up.
Yeah.
But if they did go through the, let's say that they did go through the agility testing, or they didn't go through the agility testing, or they missed the agility testing or whatnot, there is the letters that are forthcoming.
Okay.
No, because 185 applicants have come in.
Okay.
But there's only 21 positions available.
I understand.
So that's the reason why they're going through all this the testing, agility test, English placement test, and then of course we have the background test.
Yeah,
well.
I understand, but I think the main question here is that you're saying according to the equal opportunity, right? We're addressing equal opportunity here. So, Drey, are the 185 cadet who go to the actual hands-on physical agility test?
Yes, 185.
100%.
So for the applications.
Okay.
So if you turn in the application, and if we receive the application from OPM, then we call them up to go through the agility test.
Yes. Okay. That's all I'm
so that's where it starts.
Okay. So that would be on record.
Yes,
public
that will
record.
Be on record.
Okay.
So for the 185 applicants that have went through the agility testing,
every single one of them will, yeah.
So if they pass the testing, then they go on to the next step. If they don't pass the testing, then their letters forthcoming.
I understand. I understand. That's very clear now. So my question follow through is that if you're calling one of the potential or at least the applicant, how much effort do you do? Like to call them or to inform them while you're trying to test 185. No, let's say you call them and you didn't go through. No, what are your procedures and protocol in ensuring that you get in touch with that people, or you just give up?
We call them again.
Okay.
So of course we call them a few times.
All right.
Not all on the same day, not on the same hour, but we call them, for example, if they're not answering today, we call them tomorrow, and then we follow up every business day.
Yeah, so that's documented, right?
That's documented because even this morning we had one applicant that was supposed to be here for an interview, but they didn't answer earlier.
Wow.
Earlier on.
Understand.
We called them the next hour. They answered and they said that they were at the gym.
Yeah.
So that's the one reason why we always call back.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but what about that English test? You go through the agility test first. I mean, agility test. Then
agility test first, and then once you pass the agility test, then we call you for your scheduled date to take the English placement test.
Right on.
No, so for the English placement test, they must pass English 101.
Okay.
English 101.
So there you have a score on that, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna scrutinize also who has the higher score on the English test and so forth, as part of that processing.
Yeah, as part of the academy and all of that.
And as well as your score on the physical agility test.
Yes, yes.
And then can you kind of because some of these viewers right now, they're gonna be you're teaching them actually, because some of them are pretty much expressing that they're kind of like wondering, they haven't called me, or I don't know, what to expect, so they're feeling anxiety. So you're kind of teaching them right now. So what about the background check? How do you can you elaborate on that? That's kind of for me.
So for the background check, I don't have the exact specifics on what we look for or whatnot, because that's up to another panel that takes care of that one, for the background check. But of course, in the background check, we test for any, how do you call this, red flags, that history of red flags or whatnot. But more I can't elaborate on that right now because like I stated, that's another team, so I don't have information on that at this moment.
Yeah. All right. I think that's very good. So with that, when are you looking at this program gonna start?
As of right now, we're still in the interviewing process.
Okay.
So we're interviewing about maybe 10 candidates a day.
Okay.
And
so is that going to depend on the completion of interviewing, or there's a class already prepared for that date that 185 candidate will?
No, so 185. Not all 185 applicants made the agility test.
I understand. So,
and then not all 185 applicants passed the English 101 test. Because remember, you sign up 185 people, right, for the application. Then it went down to the agility testing.
Okay.
And then we had a lot of people that did not meet the agility standards.
Okay.
And then from there, they got called for the English placement test. Okay. And then a lot did not meet the English placement test.
Yeah.
All right. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe we're down to 90 applicants right now out of the 185.
Oh, so I'm kind of confused. So you have 185 to start with, I'm kind of, you're giving me the impression that the 185 have run to the agility test.
So 185 applicants.
Okay.
Right. They turned in their application to OPM.
I understand.
And OPM sent us the application.
Okay.
So 185 went through the agility testing.
Every one of them.
Everyone. 185. All the applicants that came in, all the applications that came in, we put them up and they went through the agility testing.
100%, no?
Unless they missed their call.
Okay.
Unless it was a no-show or no call.
Okay, so if that happens, so what is the DPS gonna do with that? Just throw away the application?
If how do you call this? They did not show up to the agility test. If we contacted them already, and you know, told them the date, time, and whatnot.
So they just disqualify.
Yes.
So just
if the how do you call this? If the fault was at the applicant. No? So that's what we do. But of course, you know, DPS, we do work with our people, right? So we did try to find a date that could suit everybody's how do you call this?
Makeup. To make up, right?
No, to suit their presence during the time of the agility testing.
All right.
No? So once again, 185 do the agility testing. Not all made it, and then if you make it,
all right, then
we call you up and give you a date for the English 101 placement testing.
Okay. So my question before is that out of 185. How many already made the agility test? Because I'm sensing that you already conducted that.
Yeah, so the agility testing was already conducted.
Everybody knows.
Everybody
100%.
Yeah.
That's on record.
So I don't have the exact numbers on that one, but I can send it out.
Make a guess. Just to give me an,
I'm not too sure how much passed the agility test.
Like you said 90 earlier.
No, 90 is after the English placement.
Okay.
So out of 185 people, about 90 applicants passed the agility testing and the English placement testing.
Also, pretty much over all the 90
so out of all the 185, 90 applicants, 90 cadets passed the agility testing and the English 101 testing.
Yeah, that was my question earlier. So we got that on record, that's already in place. So so now you guys are going to be in the process now for the
interview.
So 90 passed the agility, and then they went to take the English test, right? So how many of those passed the English test?
So that's what I was stating.
It goes down
again.
to what?
90 applicants
passed
the agility testing and the English placement testing.
Oh.
So they passed both.
Oh, okay, great. That's a good news. So out of that, you're gonna go through the process of the last phase of the scrutiny of the background check, no?
We still have the interview process.
Roger.
And then the background. Background check.
All right. So. Let me see if I'm trying to remember what other question I was asked to ask. Do you have any, while I'm thinking, do you have anything to any comment extra that you're thinking while I'm thinking?
Yeah, so, from 185 down to 90. So that gives us about 90 applicants that are awaiting, for example, the reason that they were not called for the English placement testing, maybe, or the reason they were not notified for the interview process.
Okay.
We still have about 90 letters to send out, so that is being worked on right now. But we're still going through the interview processing and whatnot. So after the interview processing and then after the background testing, all the applicants that did not meet all the criteria, which is agility test, English placement test, the interview process, and the background process. That's the time we're going to start sending the letters out as to why that individual did not meet the requirements for the academy. Yeah.
So it seems like we're getting down to the last portion, so
almost,
you should be able to kind of give me an idea when the academy is going to start.
The academy, like I stated earlier, is dependent on the completion of the interview process and the background.
Yeah. So okay, so I just remember the question. I asked with my meeting with the governor. I asked him this question, and the same question I'm asking you, and at the same time I asked him the fact that we are furloughing and terminating people, the 21 applicant of the police cadet, what fund is that being used?
For which one?
For this program.
For the academy?
Yeah.
So for the academy, it's all federal funds.
Federal funds.
Federal funds for the academy.
So is that every year they're gonna apply so that those people are gonna
it's
be
really
paid?
dependent because, for example, last year we did not have the academy last year, no? Because one big thing was because of the pandemic, and then another thing is because all these funds for the academy is based on federal funding.
Okay.
And then, we have to write for grants for that and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's really dependent on the funding that we're gonna have a academy either next year or 2 years. No, so it's not a reoccurring every year academy. So like I stated, it's dependent on the funding.
So the academy is going to be at the NMC or down here? Or?
So academy would be going on around this premises, yes.
Okay.
And then of course, sometimes they'll be up at Capitol Hill, dependent on the drills or whatnot. No? Because we change up things so that they can suit the situation better.
So while they're going to the academy, they're going to be getting paid federal fund.
So academy is paid for by federal funds, yes.
So because these DPS cadet, that are going to the academy, and once they pass and get graduated, and so because they belong to the Cnmi government as a police officer, is it doesn't make sense that it will be federal funded. I can understand structures and supplies and other things, but as far as police officer being belongs to the fanatic Cnmi government. Is this kind of like gonna be a rolling thing to keep applying for federal fund for those 21 specifically, other than what we have already as a Cnmi government employee?
For the number 21, that's not the number that we have for the academy all the time. Okay. No, so that number is a fluctuating number. Sometimes, we may need less, sometimes we may need more. But for the federal funding, we apply for that. And, to try to have more police officers working on the workforce. Because, of course, Saipan, we try to keep it a safe community and whatnot. Especially, with the anticipation of tourists coming back. Yeah. We try to have more police officers out there to better suit and better protect the community. So, like I stated, the number 21 is not the number that's going to be reoccurring year after year. I'm just
saying about this part. The other part I understand. But so with the federal funding for this specific officer, in contrast to other police officer in the Cnmi, is getting paid Cnmi funding. So this specific group of 21 is just gonna be a federal funding.
That's for now. That's for them as a cadet.
Yeah. So one. No? Oh, okay.
Only as a cadet.
Okay.
So the academy.
So once they graduate from the academy, what they gonna do? Because we're in the broke economic crisis.
That's why I need that there's federal funds for that. Okay. The federal funds currently is helping us pay for officers and to be out on the out in the community. No, but it's very dependent on the program that they're working on. For example, there's the sex offenders registry. Yeah. No, we do have some officers that are on that being paid for by federal funds.
Yeah. I'm just gonna focus on the 21 personnel cadet. Yeah. No, I'm just because I can understand.
Yeah. So it's so at 21 once they graduate. Okay. It's dependent on what program they go into.
So they're not going to be police officer, patrol, and so forth?
So there are going to be some that's going to go into patrol, some going to go into highway safety. Like I stated, it's very dependent on the program that they go into to, for me to elaborate on from what funds they're covered under. Either federal or local funds.
Just like a highway, if this police officer goes to the highway, then the highway funding would be paying him?
Yes.
It's kind of a good example?
Yes.
All right.
So, the 21 officers, that one is based on the amount that we can afford to, to pay. And also it's the need that we need to fill. Okay.
So, my last question, Drey, Mr. Pangelinan. Okay, so the 21, personnel, the cadet that are applying for that, right now, you can answer this yes or no. Okay. Just say no comment or what. That there seems to be a concern that 15 of that applicant are basically right now existing employee of the DPS, and that those personnel may be in fact given the first opportunity for this. Any comment on that?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you elaborate that? I don't know what. I didn't understand.
Okay, what I'm saying is that of this 21 cadet that is open, right?
Yeah.
I've heard a kind of a rumor going around that out of those 21, 15 of them are working in the DPS that might grab those opportunity out of the 21.
Okay, so that one I cannot verify at this moment. I don't know exactly what number, but we do have employees that have registered for example, the previous academy.
Okay.
But they weren't selected, so they ended up registering to apply under the DPS.
Okay.
So they were awaiting the next academy. So during that time that they waited, they were waiting. They went through a little bit training and whatnot, and just to kind of refresh the mind for the English placement test, whether they did not make the previous academy for agility, or whether they did not make the previous academy based on the English placement test.
So what you're saying that they're working here at the DPS, regardless of whether they were waiting in the past. So right now they're working for the DPS. Is that through Cnmi Fund?
For Cnmi funding, yes. So they're working as a regular admin employees.
Okay,
so but like I stated earlier, I cannot verify if it's 15.
Yeah,
because I don't know if it's 15.
Yeah, but it's kind of somewhat semi-true that they're working over here.
Some, but I don't know if it's 15.
Yeah, my question is, should they resign from that position and then take the equal opportunity among 185 versus the fact that they're already here working, and then they're gonna just transition to be a cadet candidate?
So for these employees that are currently under the Department of Public Safety who are vying for the cadet position, we treat them as every other employee, whether you're within the department or not with the department. So during the agility testing, all right, they are under cadet time. Not under department time. During the English testing, they're under cadet time, not under department time. So it's up to them whether they're gonna take leave or they are you're gonna use their, for example, off day or whatnot. For this.
So it's kind of somewhat true that they're working here and they kind of like apply for the opportunity to try and challenge the cadet training to be a police officer.
Yep.
Yeah, so you don't know how much number of that?
I don't know the exact number, sir.
Yeah, okay. So should they like resign first and challenge the opportunity, or they just stay and go through the whole process? And so is that like making them more of a they have the seniority?
Not really, because even though that they were within the department, we still treat them as every other cadet. So during the academy, that's the reason why everybody uses the same uniform, the same T-shirt, the same pants or whatnot. Because everybody's treated equally during the selection process and during the academy itself. As well, so for your question, as if do I think that they should resign? That one is not my decision to make. So that's their personal decision if they want to resign and go into the academy.
Process. Very good, very good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Do you have any last comment before I appreciate your
for the like we stated earlier, for the people and the how do you call this, applicants that are awaiting the letter. Don't worry, that's forthcoming. And then in that letter, it's gonna state as to why they weren't selected or which test they did not pass or meet.
So if somebody did not go through that process and just either they missed the phone call or what, who did they call?
So during that one, if they do have any how do you call this, any questions or whatnot, you can write it in a paper if you want, and then turn it into the front desk. And then you'll be forwarded from there to, for example, whichever department it applies to.
Right.
But you know, we don't want to state how do you call this specifics now here based on, you know, who passed and who did not pass.
Understand.
So that's the reason why we asked them to, you know, just come to the front desk. If you want, you can turn in a letter and requesting for that letter as to why they did not pass or what requirement they did not meet.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, once all this opportunity is in place and everything is documented down to the DPS to make sure that everybody is legally being processed accordingly and everything is documented, know me, you know me. If I use the Open Government Act, that should be available.
I believe so, yes.
All right. Okay, that's it, Drey. Thank you very much. This much I think answer everything. Oh, good luck. All right. Thank you. Adios. All right. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
Nice
I guess I'm. Oh, okay. I'm back. I think I professionally answer everything. The concern that a lot of you guys out there are, you know, probably concerned. So there you go. I think it's clear to me, and I hope it's clear to you. There you go. So anyway, if you're wondering about how come they haven't called you, I might just miss some question to him, but you know, that's on you right now. I think I try my best to ask all the questions I can, so that you can rest assured that whatever letter is coming your way is gonna be on your way. Just ask them question. Like you said, if you have any follow-up question other than what I've already addressed, then go ahead and go to the front desk and submit that so that it will go to the HR, human resource, and it goes from there. Okay? So make your comment down there. Again, today is March 11, down here in Susupi, Department of Public Safety, and that was Drey Pangelinan, very young man, very good. I think regardless of what, he answered everything to the best he can, and awesome. All right, adios. Thank you.